Okie dokie, we are back at the grind. We're going to continue our adventures on the Lich here. I'm going to see how far we can get here in the end game with the Lich Contagion build that we've got going on. We shall make this stuff happen, I think. Right, of course I don't. Totally mess everything up. Anyway, but so we what was I trying to do with this? I was trying to see if I could get this particular amulet into something more functional, but I think I'll have to just hold off on that because it's not really a big deal. We will do another kind of low tier T15 for the XP essentially. We're going to try and get things going here. I still really want to get to this. This little deadly boss section, so I can try and get one of them Ricciata's, whatever that is. The elemental reversing is like a Ricciata's flow or something like that. Yeah, Ricciata's flow, whatever it is. Anyway, I need one of those for my my twister. Hugely, I definitely need one of those. So I can actually get that hopefully going here at some point. With regards to dealing out a lot more damage to bosses, because I think if I get that Ricciata's flow on my twister, it should just more or less be like a complete and total game changer, if I'm not mistaken. I don't actually have a tower over here. I should probably utilize this character to make progress towards a tower there. I think that might be useful. So we will give that a shot, see how this works out. And I am a goo. Nice for you to drop on in. I will definitely get it on. Let's get this going. I think I'm still gonna have a bit of a problem with mana right now with this character because I don't think I added like much of anything as far as mana regen since last night, where I was definitely having some mana regen problems for the most part. So we will do what we can here as best we can here. The slow factor is hugely helpful. Having the mana on kill is also immensely helpful. So I think that actually with just even the 1% that I got, I think it was all I pretty much had. That is making all the difference in the world already. So that's huge. Absolutely gargantuan assist. That however is not good. I got a little carried away, rolled into a bad spot, and got punished for it. That does happen. This is basically just Contagion. Don't even really need Dark Effigy anymore, but Dark Effigy sure is pretty nice. I don't really care for the Viper Cap. They don't really sell for much anymore by themselves, so it's kind of okay. I did the same mistake again. Kind of rolled a little too aggressively into it. Let's make sure we don't do that same mistake again, I suppose. And in the meantime, I can get some cannon fodder. Totally get that moving. Yeah, I mean, this is working out pretty daggone nice, I gotta admit. I think once I hit like level, I don't know, 75 or 80, I'll make an attempt to get my third and or fourth ascendancy on this character, because that'll be a huge help. I am sure, as most of the ascendancies are. Gigantic assists. Let's go and get some more cannon fodder, because it kind of helps out just a smidge. And oh my gosh, that burning ground. Wowza. There's definitely an aggressive amount of burning ground there. But it also helps that, you know, again, doing much higher than my own level. Oh gosh darn it, it's 10 levels higher. I did not realize I stepped on that. Viper Cap can kind of bugger off. I should really check the website, the PoE2DB or whatever, for what a Viper Cap can actually potentially chaos, or sorry, chance orb into. What is that? That was a weird little debuff. Oh, I see. He's got... interesting. So the extra physical damage aura is like an executioner's thing. I kind of have a feeling that that's not going to be a super, super hopeful for this character anyway. Minion, Spectre, so I'll just kind of avoid that for right now. Thank God for the contagion killing everything there as I rolled into it again.
Who is left to challenge me?
1% back on kill there is actually falling off a little bit, unless it's got like some weird cooldown thing. But I think getting up there for the mana regenerate as well, in addition to all the extra mana back on kill, would be really, really nice. So it'd be like 4% mana back. 4% of my max mana back on every kill, which would be really, really big.
Drain.
Hopefully everybody's having a great day today so far. We got this, we got this. Maybe I don't because he's got proximity. But I think, okay, yeah, there we go. Cool. And then we'll just get some cannon fodder mobs again. Why not? Shouldn't really call them mobs. They're technically minions because they are my little dudes and not enemy. But whatever, it's fine. It's all good. It is what it is.
You ready for your second half of sandwich yet? You ready?
Aw, we died again. That's a lame time. Lame-o. Oh, well. This Lich build is potentially a little on the squishy side still. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I have like nearly 3k energy shield, and it's still risky running through. Let me tell you what. I feel like I also need to up the volume of the game because it is quite soft right now. There we go. Quick and easy fix. Gotta love those, you know what I mean? Finding all the divine. Oh, cool. Rogue Exile. Nice. Oh, jeez. Okay, that actually hurt pretty hard. Ooh. That's an unfortunate turn of events right there, that's for sure. Let me tell you what. Oh, I got frozen. That's not good. It's definitely not ideal. What happened to my, Hold on. Did some of my stuff fall off? Why do I have some... Why was I, like, having a whole ton of spirit there all of a sudden, like, unassigned? But yet now it's assigned? I don't understand what's going on with that. That was really weird. Anyway, I got one more attempt. It's kind of the problem with running stuff. It's a little bit higher than my own level, you know, by like a whopping 9 levels now. So everything hits really hard. I mean, yeah, I'm making progress with it still nonetheless. That's always a good time.
Death is my power to wield. I will dispel you.
I think getting Toasty might be having some internet problems or something. That guy is popping on and off on repeat right now. Here we go. Let's get this going here. Uh-oh, that's not good. Network problems are never fun. That is absolutely for sure. Are these little dudes finally killing stuff? Look at them go. Look at all them little goober heads go. Look at that. That's cool. I got 17 of the little potatoes. Go little minions. Go 20, 22? How many can I have as a max? I thought it was like 15 or something. 22 bone constructs. Wow. That's pretty nuts. You know, I should probably start using those guys more often. They actually do some work.
Not for long.
Alright, here is your half a sandwich. You still want it? Okay, here it is.
Alright, now we're getting some XP here.
Obviously.
Hold your hand out there.
I can't believe these little stupid things are actually working this well. That's crazy. Like, what in the world, man? Oh, ayo. Alright. Technically, I'm not even casting my Despair at all, so I should probably start doing that too, and that would really help clean things up. Cast Contagion, and then hit Despair, etc., etc. Essence Drain, boom. There we go. Oh, I stood right on that explosion. That's... what a disappointment. Well, that's the end of that run. And now I get to move on and try it again with a different tablet. That's fine. What we should probably try to do... Probably try and get, like... Does it actually make sense to go get that? Oh, we should probably get this first anyway, but trying to get that 25% mana regen, that'd probably make a lot of sense. I'm always kind of at cap mana, right? Is the stream not up? I thought I had it going live. Should be up. Hold up. Alright, looks like I'm live. Yeah, it's there. Interesting. I think that guy's internet might actually be extremely spotty right now. That's a real shame. Why am I grabbing that? That's not the right thing. I needed the... Oh, I don't have one of the freeze ones anymore, do I? What a shame. We've got poison, and I guess I could go stun. That'd probably be alright. That's the other problem, is my resistances on this are really bad right now. So even with a 28... What? That's crazy. Interesting. I feel like if I look for an amulet, that'd probably be a really good idea. Let's go ahead and grab an amulet. It's got like lightning res, all elemental res, and we want spell damage increase. We would want. Can we also get spell skill? Is that something we can get on something that's got... Oh yeah, look at that. Huh. There you go, that's pretty cool. So all res we'd want at least like 10. Lightning res we'd want probably at least like 20, I don't know. Spell damage. That's the highest you can get on an amulet anyway. I don't really remember. Like 30? We'll do that. We'll see what we can get. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a pretty decent one. It's even got max energy shield, spell damage, increased evasion, item rarity. Whew. It's only one divine. That's not too bad. Oh hell, I'll just go grab that. Item level is 79 though. Would I even be able to wear it? How's everyone doing today, by the way? Oh, I got the wrong screen up on my computer. Hey, there we go. All right. Where is this thing? What? Oh, level 60? Dude, I can just slop that on right away. Gain an extra level to all my spells, too. That's sick. I think the only thing that I missed on that would have been, like, regenerate, like mana regen. That would probably have been helpful, but oh well. Or, like, max life or health or something. I don't know, but it's fine. I still have 11 divine. We're still good. We're still still going. It's all good. That boosts the energy shield just a smidge. That'll... Oh wait, do I have like a... I should probably get like a better... Oh, never mind, these are actually really good pots. Okay, we're actually pretty decent. Could always just quality them up. Might help me stay alive a little bit. Who knows? It's not like it really hurts to do that. Yeah, this wand works. Oh, that's right, I can actually wear this thing now. Sweet. So I can actually get... potentially rid of that one. I don't remember what that got paid for that one, like 40 or something. So we'll just be a little cheeky and try and sell it for 50. Like, whatever, right? It's all good. Gotta just do what you gotta do sometimes, ain't that right? I forgot I picked up all that junk. Let's see if any of that's actually good. Max life with pretty bad rarity. That's not very ideal. One thing that you could do with that is, I mean, that would actually be pretty sweet. Big mana back on kills. He's got a T1. Oh, this actually isn't a bad pair of gloves at all. Huh. And for once, they're not, like, corrupted right off the rip. I could really use a better belt. That'd probably be a really good idea. Because the belt I'm wearing is kind of garbage. To a degree that's a touch concerning. My guy over there having some real internet problems, it seems like. He is online, offline, online, offline. That sucks. I suppose we could probably aim for picking up like a ring that would have... Oh, do I actually have any in here that have cast speed? And I think I already checked. Ooh, increased chaos damage. Heyo. That'd be pretty nice. If it rolls at the right stats, that could be really, really nice. We'll slap that with a fancy thing that even gives a ton of fire res. Okay. But now we can hit it with a essence to ensure that we get lightning res. It's not quite 100% ideal, but we can definitely work with it. And we got the mana regen, max mana, oh, and then fire damage with attacks. But that's a huge fire damage with attacks. That's kind of wacky. It's a T2 on that. That's nuts. We don't have very much increased attack speed, or cast speed rather, but that should still be, I would assume, pretty daggone helpful. Because we're not doing physical damage, so like half of the, like that mod doesn't work with this much. Honestly, I kind of like that though. How can you actually focus, slot into a focus? I don't quite remember off the top of my head. I don't think you can slot anything that's really all that useful aside from what's already in there, so that's good to know. Now we have 3,499 energy shield. That's pretty crazy. We can stash, I don't know, that in there for the time being. We'll worry about that at some other point. Having the extra chaos damage would be pretty nice. It's not as big of a bump as I would have liked, but hey, whatever. You can only do what you can do sometimes, right? So I got 2 pearl rings for, you know, whatever. We got lightning, fire, fire, cold. Okay. And then to help out with the resistances, we could probably get a better pair of boots. I think I actually might, I should have a better pair of boots somewhere in here. Where's my boot tab? Here we go. We got armor, rarity, lightning res, energy shield. So technically this would probably help out quite a fair bit. Just right off the rip right there. So that's pretty cool. We'll go and slot those on. I can fill it out the rest of the way, I think. It's only got 2 and 2, so that's not too bad. So we'll go ahead and fill it, see what else we get on it. Reduce chill and some life. Okay, that's pretty sweet. That works out pretty well. And then for the belt, we still have the chance for a better belt near someplace. I have a lot of belts tucked away. Main thing right now is I'm dying a lot, so I'm trying to just fix my constant death spree here, because there's got to be a way to make this, you know, not the norm there. We could always get this belt. That would help huge, I think. Mostly because of that big life bonus. This has a big fire and armor, though. And realistically, getting armor is not a bad idea. It's not ideal, but it's not a bad idea. Because it does help reduce damage taken and whatnot. 20% of flask are applied instantly is actually really, really helpful. This one has the charms, charges gained. But I actually want to use like a rare charm. I think I have a couple unique, sorry, I didn't mean rare, I meant unique. I have quite a few of these stupid things in here, so we could get one that stops bleeding. That might be useful. Fire res, cold res, ignite and poison. So we'll wear the poison one for sure. Kind of wish I could get. I thought I had one for the cold. Oh, here's the cold. But that's not gonna stop freezing. Okay, so that's not quite what I want. We'll stop ignite. That's probably a decent idea. So ignite and poison, whatever. That'll work. We'll try it out. See how it works. If it sucks, we can always change it back and around, whatever. Let's see what else do we got around here. Interesting. That doesn't have cast speed though. So my main one has cast speed, so that'll help out a lot. This is cast speed, so that's pretty good. We'll just stick with that for now. What I need though, what I really, really need is, well, like cold lightning. So like right here, this one would probably fix like all my res problems. Oh, I'm already pretty much capped on lightning then with something. Oh, the boots, right? Yeah, duh, that makes sense. So I really just need a little bit of lightning, a lot of cold. Like I said, picking up armor might not be so bad. Oh, that sucks. Now I don't have the strength for a lot of stuff, though. We can easily fix that by, I think, swapping these over to strength. I don't really know why the hell those are on decks anyway. That's a lot of deck. That's a lot of strength requirement. What the heck? Wowza. I'm not sure why I had so many things set for dexterity. I must have been wearing something that really needed a lot of dex. That kind of sucks, but whatever. Oops, that's the wrong way. No, shit. Okay, we go. Strength, strength, boom. Okay, so now we got that sorted again, but now we're short on dexterity. Aw. I have an open slot missing on Contagion? What? How the hell did I screw that up? Okay. I don't know why Focus Curse, like, just doesn't work. Maybe it's because it... I don't know. Does it just brick, like, spirit requirement stuff? Or what? It's really weird. I don't understand that at all very much, so... Okay, so basically I can't run the slow... Oh, because I think I had slow on Contagion or something stupid for a little while, and I forgot to replace it. Okay, that actually kind of makes a little bit of sense. But now I need to roll back some of this into dexterity again. So we got one of the requirements fixed. Okay, now they're both fixed. Okay, cool. So now we got all that sorted. That was just really stupid, but whatever. Just kind of stash this stuff away for the time being, because I think we're pretty happy with how that is right now. We can obviously get better, but whatever. For the time being, it will suffice, and we can kind of move on. Start running some content again. I can always slot something into this. If I'm not quite there on cold, I could actually find one of my socketables for cold. I always forget which one's which and where the heck it is. Here we go. Alright, so that'll give us 14 cold. So that'll cap us on cold. That's pretty nice. That has a lot of wither magnitude. That's fire? I don't need that to be fire. I need that to be lightning. So we can swap that around. Now I'm capped on lightning. I don't have like any chaos rares. So that part's not very good. These things have a really short duration though, I think. Yeah, like 3 seconds, whatever. You okay, buddy? You gotta go again?
You gotta get up.
Is that a yes, you gotta get up? What are we doing? No?
you're good.
Okay, you're good? Okay, cool. Just want to double check. Alright. I, for some reason, still have that. I need to figure out what the hell I can slot in there on Contagion. Wait, do I have Zenith on it? I do. I got the magnified effect. Okay. Which magnified effect did I put on? I put area 1 on that. It doesn't do any damage. That's actually the wrong magnified effect, I think. I want magnified effect 2 because it doesn't do any damage, so I can get a slightly larger area of effect on it. So that would actually make a lot of sense. And what the heck's the other thing I can slot in there? Can I actually put like decaying hex into it or something? I guess I could have just looked at it on whatever. Alright, we're gonna swap that out. Got slow potency, temporal chains. Sorry. Unearth is doing pretty good. How it's set up, that's fine. Feeding the frenzy, whatever. Heightened curse on despair is really good. Focus curse is good. Decaying curse is good. Hex bloom is pretty good. Hex blast, I'm still kind of on the fence about because that thing kind of just doesn't really seem to do what I really want it to do. So that's something. I suppose I would need to put on despair a 5th socket and put like the shortened or like compressed duration, I think is what it's called. So then I can apply Hex Blast and have it go through its life quicker. So hey, this erupts and does a crap ton of damage. It's probably not actually a bad idea. We can go ahead and do that. I've got one of these things just hanging around. Whatever. And then we'll get The compressed duration. I think I might have one in here. Compressed duration. Is there a duration 2? It says compressed duration 1 there. Compressed duration 2. Yeah, okay, that's what I'd want. Not the 1. Okay, so there we go. So now we have a shorter curse. So I should be able to apply the Hex Blast a lot easier onto it. These things are just really expensive mana cost wise, and that kind of sucks, but whatever. And then I do want to try and figure out what the heck I can actually put into Blasphemy to make it work a little bit better. Does Burning Inscription make any sense? When they expire. Burning Inscription is a spell which creates ignited ground based off your maximum mana. I don't... Because this is just for the slow temporal chains, right? So that's not really all that big a deal. Would we actually... But that doesn't... Well, I guess if I put that on there, though, then the slow could kind of stack and actually do some damage, maybe? That might not be such a bad idea. Maybe, like, double dip it? I don't know. That could work. I'm guessing...
It's sunny out there again. And warm. Oh, I don't need anything.
Okie dokie. So...
You had enough to eat for the moment?
20, whatever. These are all pretty much where I need them to be, except for that, but that's already corrupted, so whatever. Oh, that's the other thing I can do, is I can actually apply a notable to it, which the notable that you'd... what's the notable to go with for this, though? I don't actually know.
Well, your shade already.
It's actually a really good question. So... Maybe I should just close Discord. Anyway, what else do I got going on here? I don't think I need that one, although that would be kind of interesting. You can gain energy shield by just blocking. So is that just like whenever you raise your shield, you gain energy shield? That'd be kind of funny. It's a 20% increase to max energy shield, and if you have armor, you can defend with 120% of armor while not on low energy shield. Which would actually be pretty sweet, because you'd be able to maintain, like, taking a lot less damage. That'd be kind of neat. Aura skills don't really care about that. Is there like an area of effect notable that I could slot? Spells have 15% increased area of effect. That might not be so bad. I'll have to think about that one. That's a presence area of effect. 4% increased spirit, whatever. Increase presence. Ooh. It's still though. Spells having a 15% area of effect. So reverberation. What does that one cost? Paranoia, guilt, fear. Actually, it's not that expensive. That could be pretty cheap. And that would give me a lot more area of effect. That'd be pretty sweet. I don't really care too much about the offerings thing. I know there's a lot of stuff you can do with it, but I don't really feel like dipping into that quite yet. Final repeat of spells, don't care too much about that, I don't think. Because I don't believe Huh? Increased area effect, increased area damage. Don't believe it counts as area damage though. I don't think we're gonna find what we want down inside of this section though. So it'd probably be more over here. If it is anywhere anyway. Here, that's for hazards. I don't believe any of my stuff counts as a hazard. Oh boy, it was totally misclicked. Presence area effect. Increased projectile. Increased area effect for attacks. Increased presence. Thugs bunny. There you go. I mean, it really kind of seems like the only way I'm gonna be able to get added area of effect for all my spells is if I take this one over here, the reverberation. And that'd be a decent size area of effect. Or we can go with increased area of effect and then burning enemies you kill. A 5% chance to explode. That'd probably be a pretty decent one too. That's basically the same cost.
They just got done.
Aww. Would explosive impact make more sense? I'm not really sure, because I'm not really doing any fire damage though. At least I don't think I do. Oops, wrong thing. Contagion does chaos damage, and that's it. Essence Drain does chaos damage, and that's it. So the answer to that question is no. Soul, we would probably want Reverberation. Reverberation is Paranoia, Guilt, and Fear. I think I have all those. No, I don't. Alright, I need one. No, wait, not Disgust. I need... Hold up. Do I just not have, like, any of those? What the hell? Oh, man. That's annoying. Alright. I have to buy each of these individually. What a pain in the butt. Alright, we need... Wasn't it... Wait, hold on. It was Paranoia... I have Paranoia, don't I? What am I thinking? Hold on. Paranoia, Guilt, Fear. Don't I have a Paranoia? I do have a Paranoia. What the hell am I doing? Alright, Paranoia. I need the Guilt, because I don't have a Guilt. Oh, I do have a Guilt. Dude, what the hell's wrong with me today? I'm super tired, I guess. I need a Fear, though. I don't have a Fear. Okay. $12 for one. We'll see if we can get it. That'd be useful. 'Cause I don't really think there's much of anything else that I could really go with that would make a ton of sense. I don't think, anyway. I don't think there is. So I've got like all the chaos stuff that I can get, right? So if we go for chaos, it's like more chaos damage would obviously be really smart as well. Yeah, that'd be dumb. Increased chaos damage through spaghettification might not be such a bad one. Plus 13 to all tributes, but that is a very expensive one, so I'm not going to go for that. Volatility would be kind of dumb, because I'd blow myself up. That'd be pretty bad. Okay, I don't really care about chaos damage while affected by Herald. Weird. Okay. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna go for the area of effect, and that'll be fine. So, alright, so we go ahead and tap that. Boom, boom, boom. Take this off. Put it here. 15% increased area of effect. Instill it. If we want to instill it with something else later on, we can easily do that. That's not a big deal. It's not all that expensive to do. Pretty good stuff. I'm not sure if so I can get it on my phone here for it, so it looks like I'm live anyway. That's kind of a problem. I don't know if my stream stuff's effed up. Or is it working? I have no idea. Hold on. I got some people saying they can't watch my stuff. Hold up. What's going on here? What's going on in here? We got one person watching on Twitch. We got a person watching on Kick. Thank you very much. How you doing? Thank you, thank you. And I got 2 people on YouTube, so I would assume that it's actually working. So, I don't know. That's weird. Alright, anyway, I'm going to run some maps now. Now I got my resistances fixed. I should die a lot less. Things should work a lot better. We're just going to grab another low-end blue, T15. We're going to try this map again. Not really all that worried about too much of the stuff on that, but, you know, whatever. And, okay. Now it should work a whole lot better. I do need movement speed boots, though. I don't actually have movement speed boots, and it's kind of a pain. But, it is what it is. I might have to take a hot second to have someone else reach back out and handle a call that's coming in to me. Because I can't actually take that call right now. Oh, it's working? Okay, cool. Yeah, you had me a little confused there for a second. I was like, man, oh man. You're like, where's the stream at? It's like, wait a minute. Alright. Cool deal. Oh, what up? Yo, what up, man? I actually got it on the actual feed out back over here on my end too, so that's good. Give me like 1 second. I gotta have someone call back somebody. Okay, and we are back. Look at that go. That really helps out a lot with that extra area of effect. I wonder if I got some area of effect jewels. If that would be even better too. Especially to sock it into the Lich kind of powered up gem slot that like doubles the effect of everything. I wonder how much those would wind up costing me. Because that is, even with just an extra 15%, that's huge. So maybe we can make the dream of having it like cover the whole screen and infect everything right off the rip a reality. And then we don't have to really worry as much about trying to map. Because everything would just die off screen stupid fast and stupid easy. And then I can just focus on movement speed boots because this is very, very slow since I kind of think I put on some boots that literally don't have any movement speed bonus, and I did, which was obviously not the right call, so I'll have to swap those out here in a minute. But I mean, look at that. That is crazy. Oh, these guys didn't get it. Oh, they did get affected. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that work. Yee, we're making work now. That sounded kind of weird, but we're doing it. So... And by the way, just a quick little shout out. These Waterloo orange vanillas, I'm not sponsored or anything, but these things are delicious. It's like a flavored water. It's got orange vanilla. If you like this taste of like a creamsicle, away you go. That is what you want. It's super cheap. It's fun. It's great. And it doesn't really have like any sugars or anything. So, you know, healthy stuff. Yeah, if I could get it to be screen wide, this thing would be sick. As it is right now, you're right. It's a little bit on the slow side. It's not really painful though, because it is still functional. I mean, like look how quick it nuked everything there. It's just nuts. And you just get one thing to start ticking off, and then it just perpetuates. I mean, like, look at that. That's just crazy. Oh, that guy didn't quite get hit by it, so that's not good. But yeah, I think if I got the increased area effect, that would help out a whole lot here. I honestly keep forgetting I even have the sigil of power thing too, so I could actually boost my DPS even more if I just boop and then, you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. But as far as it being like a speed build, so far it is not. I wonder if there's a way to kind of play with it if I were to somehow get cold damage into the mix so it could freeze targets, and then I could get like a cast on like freeze or something. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to do like a cast on crit with this. And then get like an invocation or something as well that could help kind of like tick off. And if you could get like one of the duelist ones that has like its own little built-in invocation triggers, maybe something like that could kind of help kind of perpetuate an added speed capacity or something. Because that'd be pretty cool. But this is a huge improvement. I mean, we are absolutely wrecking a T15 at level 72. So level 79 thing, making really good progress on it now. This is quite nice. So if you could get like the what am I trying to say here? Like Essence Drain and Contagion or something to proc automatically, and you could just kind of walk through and just have it do the attacks for you, and you could just walk and just kind of run around and just have everything die around you. That'd be sweet. Like a 0 button build, right? I don't think that'd be. I don't even think that's really possible because I don't think you can slot Essence Drain into any of the cast on things. But if you could, then that'd be great. So, oh gosh, okay, stun is a bit of a threshold that I need to work on. That is for sure, because that was a close call there. Could have been bad. What was I actually just about to take earlier? I was gonna do something. What the hell was I gonna take? Volatility would be bad. We don't want that. Is there like a spell damage node around here? There's a whole bunch of them. See, this would be the wrong thing to take because it has reduced area of effect. This would be good because this has increased area effect, but bad because it has a decrease in area damage. Interesting. But this would add more area of effect. I don't know why that didn't pop up when I was looking around for... Oh, probably because I was being slightly more intelligent. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to try and path up that way as I level up so I can get the area of effect bonus. And then once I finish this map, I am going to go back to town and be on the hunt and the market for like chaos damage rings for one thing. Also for area of effect jewel. There we go. Oh, thanks, bro. Very nice, very nice.
None can oppose me.
I haven't even been using the Hex Blast yet at all, have I? I have not. Let's see if I can actually get that to work. So if I do that, Hex Blast, will they actually blow up? At some point? I would hope. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? No. Okay. I don't understand Hex Blast. I gotta figure that thing out. Maybe went with like the shorter despair duration and all that, and it's still just kind of like, Hexbird. Jesus Christ. Messing around with Hexblast and I die. Brilliant. I don't know. Hexblast looks like it would do a ton of damage at like 61,000, but it is just not wanting to actually proc, so I don't get it. Is there like a way to somehow... You okay, buddy? Yeah, Hexblast is confusing. It's supposed to like work based off of like as long as the curse has like half of the duration gone, then it should erupt. But it doesn't seem to do that. It's like you throw down your curse first, then you put down Hexblast, and it's supposed to kill stuff. Womp womp. Doesn't seem to do it though. I don't know.
Going in, okay?
I mean, 3.6k, right as I say, oh, 3.6k is feeling pretty decent for ES, I die. The timing on that. Just immediately is nope. Nope. God, is that funny? But as we add more area of effect, it should start to kind of ramp up and then be a whole lot more functional out. One would think, anyway. Biggest thing is, like, I need to make sure I keep my, oh, there it is. My mana closer to the top end of the spectrum there, since I get a bunch of damage buffs for it. Yeah, this movement speed is kind of butt right now. This is absolutely brutal.
I will feast on your soul.
So we got a couple of things on the list. Movement speed boots. That'll still help me get energy shield in particular. Armor would still be pretty cool, but we need lightning res predominantly on it, because that's what I've currently got tied to it. And then if I can get some chaos res on them, that'd be sweet. Plus some movement speed, but that's not entirely like the main thing to focus on, I don't think.
You are already doomed.
Yeah, I need the contagion to actually go. That'd be cool. There we go. I've been making some decent work with my my goofy bleed warrior build too. I was working on that this morning. I got him up to level 36 or something, 35. Well, yeah. New boots is an absolute must. This map's done, so we can just get the hell out of here. But, yeah. So movement speed, lightning res, pretty much anything else on it doesn't really matter. So, movement speed. So those last ones I had were 25, and I was still moving really slow. So these are all like level 75. I'm a little ways away from that, so maybe I should just grind out the level for it. I don't know. But see, these are 35. They've got max life, mana, rarity. These are probably gonna be the ones to go for, but they're 80, level 80. And then I'd have to increase my dexterity again too. So. Alright, what about these bad boys in my inventory? 30, look at that. Boom, but they got fire res. I don't need fire res. Darn it. My fire res is absurd. Balls. Alright, well, at this point, I think the movement speed is still going to be more important. Because moving slower than molasses is not a fun time. So... Oh no, that'd be sweet if you can move res around on stuff, like just at the crafting table. That'd be amazing. But I mean, this thing could still technically roll with something. Maybe. Nope, never mind. It's already pretty much full, isn't it? Or does it have one more slot? It had one more slot and it got stuck with some... What the hell? Wow. Oh, wow. Whopping 5 int bonus. Look at that. Woo! Jesus. I don't need freaking fire, though. God dang it. I don't know. Okay, well, let's take a hot second here. Let's take beach. Requirements, level 70 tree. Movement, speed. Let's aim for 35, search. Alright, cool. We can actually get that. We'll go lightning res on it as well. We'll go for like 20%, whatever, because I think that's all I really need, right? Or am I crazy? I'm crazy. I need a bit more than that. We'll go for like 25. Alright, and then... That is actually dumb cheap. Okay, sweet. What the hell is my... Alright, so I need to also look for... Strength max. Oh shit, I just forgot that what the number was. 47 and 17, okay. 47, 17. What do we got? La 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 la. We got... Like... Wow, that's actually pretty good. What the? Okay. But do I want to go for these? I also have some mana. I think that's the right play, right? It's not as much energy shield, though. So, but this has stun threshold. I think these are the winners. A winner, winner.
No.
Winner, winner.
Nice choice.
Chicken dinner. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back on comms. I gotta have a quick conversation here at the house real fast. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so we are good. We are back. I don't remember where that guy have all my stupid jewels at, so, but anyway. Okay, so I need a jewel that will add area of effect. I also need possibly if I can get like spell damage, chaos damage. No, that should actually be alright. No, there's nothing. What about just spell damage? Sweet. Area of effect size cap is 6%, so that will work. We'll search minimum of 6. Spell damage cap would be 15. See if we can find one like that. I don't care about minions having stuff. That's not really what this build's about. Recover mana on kill would be helpful to some extent. Shame that I can't get like chaos damage on this too, though. But whatever. This has critical hit chance, spell damage, area of effect. That might be the winner for 10. Interesting. This also has curse duration by 20%. That's kind of like the opposite of what I'd realistically want on there, though. But oh well. I guess I could try and just like YOLO it with this and see what the hell we can get as our fourth. I mean, why not, right? You only live once, ain't that right? Yeah, we'll take that. That guy's got some random stuff in there or whatever. My chaos res is 11. Oh, there you go. And my Twister Deadeye has 74 chaos res. That's pretty nice. I gotta be honest. Alright, what about now? Shock duration. Wah, wah. Well, that's some shit. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and replace this down here, which has added area presence, but I don't really care about that. Oh, that was the other thing I needed, was cast speed. Oh no. Alright, well, back to the shop we go. Area of effect, spell damage, cast speed, and what the hell else was the other thing I needed? Oh, wieners. Oh, that just had a crit. I don't care about the crit. I mean, I could go for crit, but whatever. I really just want the area of effect at 6, spell damage at 15, and whatever the hell cast speed we can get. If we can get one with 4, that'd be sweet. But I think that's going to be really... Oh, yeah, it's actually not that expensive. Huh. I mean, this one is. This is a 2 divine. That's kind of absurd. But this is actually not that bad. 25 exalts. Dude, Toast... getting toasty is having some internet problems today. Let me tell you what. But anyway, so I can actually buy this. This would actually be really good. Because I could still get the added cast speed. 98, barely any... man, dude, that's insane. But then again, your build in general is excessively functional. I mean, that thing is crazy, man. Okay, sure. What am I doing? Oh my god, I just zoned out again. Holy shit, I have like attention problems here. Swear to god. Cast speed, area effect, spell damage. Boom. Slot that bad boy right on in. And then I think this one was kind of a turd up here, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of a turd. No, actually, it's really not that bad. I don't like how few gem slots or jewel slots you get. I don't like that. Like, why is the other jewel slot way the hell over here? Why can't it still be right there? I hate the fact that they got rid of that one. It's so freaking annoying. Like, give me back my jewel slots. God dang it. It's absurd. I could have gone that way, I guess. No, I couldn't, because then I wouldn't have gotten any of that. Oh, no. You guys got it? Okay, thanks. Let's see, what else can we... Because this has the cast speed. But I don't really care about that as much as I care about the area of effect. So we will put this one in place of that. I really want that one back in because of that chaos damage. But this is actually a really freaking good jewel, man. I could probably sell that for a fair bit. What the hell am I doing holding on to it? Anyway. Okay, I am gonna need to actually take a hot second. Apparently they will not be able to handle that without my help. So I'll be right back. Oh yeah, I mean, your character seems like a hell of a ton of fun. I will be right back. Give me like 2 seconds. Back to it here. Alrighty, now we are back. See what sort of nonsense we can get up to this time. Our character is slightly faster. We still have max res. So that's always good. A little bit less armor, which might be bad since we're already getting kind of one shot. But hey, we're going to give it a shot anyway. I'm still kind of confused how to actually access this stupid thing. The Eye of the Storm thing. It's like, oh, clear stuff around it to gain access. You gotta find the beacon in the nearby map. Like, bro. I don't know. I kind of cleared out a fair bit around it, so. How the heck? How do I have access to this one? I haven't actually completed anything that connects to this. That doesn't make any sense. That's so weird. Anyway, so this game's kind of psychotic. So we're just gonna go ahead and try and run this one. We're gonna make it a little bit harder. We're only gonna get like what, 2 attempts, something like that. We're gonna give it a shot. See what happens.
This should be fun.
I'll wait till he shuts the doors off. I'll put the pillow.
You should have served me.
Oh, look at that! It like caught them from way the heck over there. Oh my gosh! Yeah, the area of effect increase is definitely making a big change. That is sick. That is nice. The movement speed bonus is definitely apparent. It's not quite enough still though, but it's still good. It's still helpful. I didn't realize some of these guys are still alive, so I started running right into them, but whatever. And then,
Yeah, I get eye strain.
yeah, that's crazy, dude. Look at that. Oh, it didn't jump over. I thought I was gonna jump to these guys. I got really excited, and then it didn't do it.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that. It like some things are
That is so much better though. Yeah. Oh. Okay, we're good.
I didn't see all this before. Yeah, I know.
Let me just look up these three doctors real fast.
Sometimes if you turn the phone sideways, you'll see more.
Alrighty.
Do that
Yeah.
with their site, their app,
Okay, you don't
it
get
doesn't
it all.
always work. Crazy. And annoying.
Ouch. Okay. That's a weird lightning spell thing. That's interesting. Got like a Tesla coil and just kind of blast you with it. Handheld Tesla coil. Hey, look, it's a Tesla coil. Bzz.
Another corpse just served.
Well, now that's pretty nice. Okay. It covers the cost of that amulet right there. Uh-oh. That's not a good... Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. That, oh boy, that could have gone a little better. It's not, trying to run. So, whee! I got frozen again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, being frozen is a big problem for me. I gotta figure out a way to avoid being frozen here. How's it going, Poles? How you doing today? Oh. I got frozen again. Yeesh. I gotta figure out where the heck my freezing charms went, because I don't... I'm not sure where those things went. Apparently I ran out of them. Or I'm using them all on my other characters, maybe? I don't know, but... Oh, you're playing Chronomancer? That's cool. With Contagion and Essence Drain? Trouble on maps. What's your... So, I'm on a Lich, which is a lot different as far as the Ascension. Oh my gosh, I can't even move my map. There we go. So the Ascension thingy for the Lich makes it a lot better, I think, for you trying to run Contagion. Why is that highlighted? Oh, okay, there we go. Primarily because you're going to be a little bit more limited, I think, anyway. I haven't actually really played Chronomancer, so I really don't know what their Ascension tree looks like. But I think one of the bigger problems is going to be area of effect. I just realized that I can add a bunch of area effect stuff, so that's where I'm kind of going with it on my skill tree here. Where were those area of effects? Oh yeah, right here. So like if you come up this way, I don't know if it's still a thing on the Chronomancer or not, but you get the Royal, or however the heck you pronounce this thing, where it spells have a 25% increased area of effect. That'll be pretty huge. Getting jewels that add area of effect would also be very, very helpful. I can kind of cheat a little bit because this 6% is actually 12%, because I get a 100% increase off of whatever socketed jewel I have here for being a lich. And then you can also anoint your amulet with. I just went with reverberation because that increases spell skills area of effect by 15%. You can also instead go with like. Where the heck did it go? There was one over here. I know that much. It was a fire-based thing though. Oh yeah, right here. So if you're able to get like fire on your contagion essence drain, which I'm not really sure how you'd actually go about doing that, unless you get a wand that has added fire damage, kind of included on the wand perhaps, because you can't benefit from added to attack on rings or anything because you're not doing attacks, you're doing spells, so they're two different things. But if you can get that, then this would probably be the more logical one to go with. Hold on. Go ahead and spit that out, buddy. Okay, there you go. Thanks, bud. All right, and then a lot of the other changes are going to have to be relative to. Sorry, I was rinsing something in the sink there. Also, the gear in question. Got the wand, have it with. Oh, nice. You got the incinerate, transform fire. Oh, you got the transform fire to chaos. That's cool. Did you go with the Black Flame Covenant thing then too? Where fire spells are converted to chaos then, I guess? But like, I'm not sure that even actually really works though. Because like, you have to do a fire spell. Essence Drain and Contagion aren't fire spells. So, I don't know. For me, I'm not sure that would actually technically transfer over at all. So maybe that's one of the problems that you're having with the clear. I could be totally wrong, but and then if you're converting the fire damage to chaos, then you're no longer, I wouldn't think, applying ignite or doing fire damage or adding burning. So one other thing, there's a helmet, there's like a unique helmet, so then stuff that's within your area of presence automatically gain burning for like 100 fire points of fire. So then I guess you could go that route, but and still actually benefit from the other mods on that particular node. But either way, it's mostly, from what I can tell here, like just add a bunch of chaos damage as much as you can. Also use despair to rip the chaos res down on like everything if you're having a hard time clearing stuff. Use that. And Sake Sauce yesterday helped me out in the chat towards the end there of my stream. He helped me out figuring out exactly like what. Oh my gosh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons on repeater because I'm trying to talk and do stuff at the same time and it wasn't really working so great. But anyway, so like on your blasphemy, you want to go with temporal chains and slow potency. I went with magnified effect too because it's not actually doing any damage, and then I also just threw in the decaying hex to see if it actually would do any damage. I don't know if it actually does, but whatever. And that way, if they get close to you, they'll slow down and help keep them away from you a little bit. So that'd be kind of nice. And then the despair, you're gonna want to quality it up too. Oh, you can actually quality this goofy thing. Huh, that's cool. So you can get like 10% efficiency on that, so you could save like a whopping, what, like 6 spirit? Anyway, and you know, on despair, you'd want to run Hex Bloom. I put the Kang Hex, Focus Curse, Heightened Curse, and then Compressed Duration. I put Compressed Duration because I was trying to see if I could get Hex Bloom to do anything with it. But I can't quite figure out Hex Bloom at all. So. Oh, nice. That's actually really cool. It could be the gear. I know for me, I had to get the Adziri's Disdain Gold Circlet, and then I also threw on the Wave Shaper because I picked one of these up while I was running around on one of my other characters. Plus to spell damage or spell skills on, so you get like at least 3 on the focus. I think you can only get 3 on the focus anyway. 2 on the amulet, and if you can get 5 on your wand, great. I only have 3. It seems to be working pretty well, but you can get both spell and chaos damage on it, so it kind of double dips, which is really nice. And then enemies hindered by you take an additional 4%. If you can get that mod on it, that's pretty cool. I think it might actually be able to go higher than just 4 because you can get it up to 7, but that's still pretty helpful. It's not supremely helpful, so I really wouldn't focus entirely on that one. Might be better things to go for, but I actually really enjoy that since if they get too close, I want them to die quicker. So, and then the other thing is always, you know, get your reses maxed. My chaos is just not there, and it really sucks. I'm having a hard time right now with mapping, at least in this map, because everything's doing cold damage. And everything's building up to freezing me, so it really, 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 really sucks. And then, yeah, I think... oh, I forgot to go over Essence Drain. Give me 1 second. Once I clear this out, I'll go over that. I like running the Unearth just because it adds like little cannon fodder. They don't really do a whole lot, but they do enough sometimes that it kind of works out. Right there, they actually just saved me, so maybe I shouldn't talk crap about them because the little useless minions actually saved me. But I will say though that area of effect definitely seems to be like the main thing that's adding a lot of oomph to the build and ease of life. It's a pretty slow moving build though, all around from what I can tell. Cause like my other class is the Deadeye Twister build, and that thing just shreds everything. It's not quite as OP against bosses as like a Lightning Arrow Deadeye. The worthy llama in the chat, he's got a Lightning Arrow Deadeye. That's absurd. So that guy nukes every boss in a matter of seconds, and it's pretty crazy. Oh, there we go again. See, I died to this stupid... I got stuck and died. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's always all about trying to figure out what you actually like. That's always a good... That's a good thing to chase after, you know? If you can find what you enjoy playing, and then just play it. Like, I was also having a ton of fun just farting around on a warrior. I made him a titan and just going with a bleed build with spear skills. So I was doing spear field and rake, and it's actually surprisingly efficient. I'm actually really surprised by it. Yeah, you get surrounded with this particular build and you just die. It's I don't really know how I'm gonna actually counteract that right now. I gotta figure out some way to do that. Because I know one thing that's really cool about my Deadeye Twister is I don't ever really get pinned anywhere because I have knockback on the Whirling Slash. And it was so much, it just makes it so much easier to get out of those situations where you're going to get locked down because you can just knock back everything and just kind of move through. It's pretty nice. So I do need another 2 levels at least to be able to figure out how that added 25% is going to function with this. So yeah, the twist is really fun. It's really good. The Spear Warrior goes a little slower. It's kind of like this build. It's just like a slower pace thing. What am I even doing? I'm like standing there staring at my waypoint. I'm not going to use the waypoint. What am I doing? I need a map. That's what I need. All right. And then I think I just kind of set myself up for failure with that one though, because I had all the... Oh, that's crit damage? Hold up. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, at the end of the day, it's really...